As each year closes, Filipinos rush to malls, or more recently online stores, to spend their hard-earned holiday bonuses on everything from Christmas hams to iPhones, scrambling to check off the countless people on their shopping lists. Now, while the more savvy shopper might skip the holiday hoard by stockpiling gifts as early as July, for most, the Christmas gridlock extends from the streets all the way to the aisles of your local department store. But more pressing than when to buy gifts is what to buy. What do you get the office mate you only ever interact with in the break room? That neighbor you barely know, but always sends you food for Noche Buena. According to some economists, the answer is simply nothing. In 2009, economist Joel Waldfogel of the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania published a book called Scroogenomics: Why You Shouldn't Buy Presents for the Holidays. In it, he described the dynamics of gift giving as a deadweight loss. In a normal transaction, one party loses something, say the money spent on buying a gift, while another gains something of equal value, that is, the value of that gift. But when the gain doesn't offset the loss, simply put, that gap is what economists call a deadweight loss, and Waldfogel believed the holidays are full of it. According to him, the loss stems from a discrepancy between the giver's knowledge about the recipient's preferences and the recipient's knowledge of their own preferences. In other words, the less you know the person you're shopping for, the higher the chance you're going to get them something they won't like. The money, time, or effort you spend doesn't match up with its value to the recipient. Everyone loses. Waldfogel offered a compromise in the form of gift cards. Sure, they're impersonal, but they leave the decision-making to the one person that knows the recipient's preferences best, the recipient themselves. Granted, unused and expired gift cards create their own, even more glaring deadweight loss, but the chances of matching gifts to preferences are much greater. Other economists disagreed with Waldfogel, however, pointing out that the value of gifts can't be measured simply on the basis of monetary gains or efficiency. Instead, we should recognize the value added in receiving gifts. That is, the thought and effort put by our friends or family into buying gifts for us. That perceived deadweight loss is actually offset by the goodwill behind the gift. In a way, the thought really does count. So when you're stressing over your last-minute holiday buys, give yourself a break and streamline your shopping list. For the people you're close to, feel free to go all out looking for something they'd really appreciate. But for that distant relative you feel forced to shop for, maybe just grab them a gift card. If they complain, blame economics.